Round two. We had such a good intro before, and then no data. So we did this already. For those of you who are tuning in, whatever this big time baseball podcast interview, whatever, I'm not sure what this is going to be. Just hanging out, I guess. Yeah. Introduce yourself again for the third time so far.
I'm Luke Tucker.
Come on, Tuck.
I'm 17 years old. I go to Crum High School. Middle infielder, left-handed hitter, Arkansas State commit.
What is your guys' mascot?
The Bobcats.
Bobcats. Arkansas State.
Oh, no, the Red Wolves. Arkansas State Red Wolves. Crum Bobcats, Arkansas State Red Wolves.
Hopefully nobody on the staff sees this. No. It's fine. Who cares? Well, thanks for coming on. I think my idea about this whole thing is like, most of my clients are, high school and below. Not everybody plays Division I baseball. Not everybody's committed. Everybody wants to do that.
Right.
And you're so much, I think, and I think we both know, you are just so much further ahead than everybody else in like your training and, you're just talent, I guess. So just getting kind of a general view of what you're about, what your process is, I think it'd be very helpful. We were talking outside. I was joking with him. We shouldn't be talking out there because we were talking about good content.
Yeah.
But did you grow up in Crum?
No. I've grown up near Crum. I grew up in the Denton area. Played a lot of baseball around the Metroplex. Just got to see everything. The talent here is crazy. Mm-hmm. I've been around.
Were you a multi-sport guy? I'm sure.
Yeah. I played football, basketball. Actually, quit baseball for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. I quit baseball for 2 years when I was, I think, 10. Dad was the coach. Didn't want any part to do with that. But picked it back up, played a tournament, realized that I could actually be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. What year did you pick it back up? How old were you?
13.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So picked it up, started playing again, quit football, injury stuff, had a couple concussions, and then quit basketball and just went baseball only going into freshman year.
I did not know that you quit. And that's like a very kind of important
that's
time.
An important age. That's when you hit puberty, that's when everything...
Did you notice when you quit and came back it was hard?
Night and day, yeah. Pitching got better, game sped up. I was undersized, and it just kind of hit me like a truck, and then I realized that, you got to get to work to be where you want to be at.
That's for certain. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I don't even think your microphone is on. But it's okay because these mics are good. I think mine is picking up all of it. Whatever. This is an absolute amateur hour. I don't even remember what I was going to say. That was kind of dumb. You said you were undersized?
Yeah. So I was probably 5'7", 130 pounds soaking wet.
Really?
Year. Yeah. And
good Lord.
Yeah, I really had no hope. My mom's 5'8", my dad's 5'10", and really just going into my sophomore year, I realized how much size plays. Like, if you want to be on varsity, you can't be 150 pounds. You can't not hit the ball out of the infield. So just eating right.
Yeah.
Weight training, obviously.
That's so important.
Yeah, that's the part of the game that nobody really understands nowadays. Is how much physical you have to be to go to the next level.
100%. And that's huge that you've mentioned that. I was literally having a conversation with one of my high school freshmen, probably 5'8", 130 pounds soaking wet, and they just don't want to eat. They don't want to eat. And they're doing some of them are taking the strength and conditioning serious, but like...
It's eating. That's all.
Not only at least for me, from a performance perspective, obviously you want to be big, fast, strong, but from a eye test,
100%.
Is huge.
Like if scouts show up to a game and you're the smallest one on the field, they're not going to bat you an eye, obviously. But I mean, being big, looking the part.
Yeah.
You have to look the part to be the part.
Yeah. And like, it's just part of it. If you're 5'6", you're just gonna get underlooked. Right. So like, you have to be fast. You have to be strong.
Yeah.
How tall are you? How much do you weigh now?
I'm 6'4", 205.
How did you go from little guy to 6'4"?
I don't know. A lot of sleep.
A lot of sleep. But you, how much do you weigh?
Like 205 to 210.
You put in some serious work in the weight room in the last couple months.
50 pounds in a year.
That's
8,000 calories a day.
8,000 a day.
6,000 to 8,000.
Holy cakes!
And then just fell in love with the weight room.
Yeah.
Like fell in love with the weight room. I was in the weight room more than I was out on the field. And then once I started to build the mold that I have now, that's when I started to, do all the athletic stuff, the jumping, the everything.
Now, did you notice a difference on the field?
Yes. Yeah. I got faster, got stronger, hit the ball harder, hit the ball farther, threw harder.
It's weird how that works. We were talking about that. The more swings you take, the more work you put in, the better you get.
Yeah.
And you were hitting today. What were you up to, exit velo-wise?
108.
Oh, man. It's crazy, and I'm sure we'll work into it. I don't know because I'm from California, you knew that. In California, I think the baseball is more polished because the weather's better and we don't play football or anything else.
Yeah.
Here, everybody is massive and athletic.
Yeah.
And I think it's because everybody plays 4 sports.
Multiple sport athletes.
And that didn't people played multiple sports, but as a freshman, you in California, you picked which one you did. It was hard to play multiple sports. Here, at Crum, they encourage it, right?
Yeah, everyone is. And for all the little kids watching, I would encourage you to be multiple sport athletes because I don't really believe in getting burnt out, but, not spending every single waking second thinking about your sport. It's good. Other sports keep you athletic, different movements, obviously. But I think just playing multiple sports is good.
It's huge. From athleticism for, like you mentioned, mental reset.
Yeah.
If you're playing all year, it's gonna be tough mentally.
It's gonna take a toll on you, 100%.
Or like if you're a pitcher, if you're throwing all year, probably not a good idea. That's crazy. And when did you start playing select baseball?
Okay. I played, T-ball, obviously, everybody played that. And then I really started to pick up 9U. That's when the whole majors travel thing came about. Just playing against older teams, picking up 4 older teams, just playing the best competition I could.
You know what's crazy? In California, we didn't call it select. We had league and travel. And in travel, there were no levels. Like it's majors through AA, right?
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's 5 different levels of it here. That didn't exist when I don't know if it's a California thing or a 2025 thing.
Yeah, no clue.
But the gap, I don't know if you saw it, the gap here from AA to majors is remarkable.
Yeah.
Like if you're on a AA team, you're not getting a good competition. You're not going to make your high school team once you become a freshman because the delta's so big.
Yeah. It's definitely way different than when I was little.
Yeah, and you played up.
Right, yeah, and I did play on the number 1 travel ball team in the country when I was little, so it's definitely...
That's huge.
Yeah, it's crazy. We were the number 1 AAA. I don't even know what it was. And then majors, you just played the same kids every single turn.
That may be something, and hopefully I get to do more of these with more of you guys. I played up as a youth player, and there's a bunch of dads that will want to play down.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's terrible. It's the iron sharpens iron thing. It's a bad look. You're not getting good reps, and I think it's partially. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's Texas, but the delta. In California, everybody played together. Yeah. So every level was with each other. Everybody was improving off of each other.
Right.
If you're a AAA team or a majors team and you're playing a AA tournament, you're just going to face stomp people. It makes no sense.
Yeah. The way I look at it is if you make varsity as a freshman, you don't get to choose who you play with. You're playing against 18-year-olds, grown men going to college. Some could get drafted.
Yeah.
But in select ball, you can play down, play up. That's why
strange.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. And I think that's a good, what time are we on? 22:15? We're good at this.
Yeah.
We're good at this. Heads up, Joe Rogan. Talking about iron sharpening iron and, compete. When you're playing up and playing better competition, preparing for that, from like a, routine perspective. Take me through, because I think I've told you this before, like, because no camera, I'm very impressed with your maturity and your training.
Yeah.
And like the frequency of it and the process that you have is a huge separator. Because I have 14U kids now or whatever that'll just go home and willy-nilly off the tee for 30 swings with no plan or nothing.
Yeah. Drives me nuts.
Take me through, because I've seen you hit. Take me through the routine for all the people.
Like a hitting routine?
Yeah, like if you're just coming in the cage and hitting, what does it look like?
So it's convenient. BTB is 10 minutes from my house. Go get a membership, 24 hours.
That's right.
I come in here, and luckily we have talent everywhere, so I do hit by myself, but most of the time I'll come and hit with either my friend Grady, Hudson. Coming here, first thing I do is the one-handed stuff, but I warm up first. People don't.
That is huge.
Yeah, it is huge. Priming your body for the movements that people really don't do helps a lot. So first I do 10 swings, bottom hand, top hand, high tee, just to feel like.
God, I love that. That's fantastic.
High and out, high and in, staying through it, trying not to top spin the ball, hook it or anything. Then normal up the middle one-handed, and then I'll do 10 swings with the short bat, the same bat that I use for one-handed stuff. And then I'll do I actually saw this on Instagram. It was a RDL drill. So you're upright and you coil like an RDL, then you load and swing just to try to get in that back hip and unlock the most power I can get. And then from there, I'll do some outside tee. Really just depends on how I feel that day, but that part of my training stays the same every single day. I do it every single day. Doesn't matter like how I feel that day. If I just came off a 4-4 game, 0-4 game, I do it every single day. It kind of just primes my body, gets me locked in, and then I'll go flips. If I can do arm, I'll do arm, and then I go machine.
I hope people are paying attention, because the best players that I've played with, even in college, have you ever heard of like the bell curve of like the top 10% of performers in the middle 80, then the bottom 10? That's across the board. Every level, there's guys who are different. Yeah. Best hitters that I ever played with know exactly what their routine is, exactly how many swings at each kind set, and it's very calculated. Yeah, very, very much calculated. You know who Nelson Cruz is? Yeah. I'm sure you do. Yeah. When I was with the Nationals, it was on the same team, Josh Bell, Nelson Cruz, Juan Soto, who else? Victor Robles, all in the same BP group. So like in spring training, sorry, I don't want to make this up. I'm just thinking about it. I'll tie it in. Yeah. Have you ever seen his drills that he does, the Nelson Cruz stuff? He has like the metal bar thing for his feet. He had like a welder weld him like where his feet go, and he puts it on the ground and it helps him stride the same every time. And he has the same deal. It's like he would come into the cage and bring a clubby, and it was just him in the corner, and he would go through his routine, kind of the same deal, same exact amount of swings, and he could time it. Because like when I don't know how it is at Arkansas State, but you'll have time to hit before the game. He knew exactly when to start it before on-field BP. Yeah, it's a mental thing. It is. It's huge. Yeah. So are you during BP, or like in the cage or whatever? Are you challenging yourself at all? Yeah. You can set the machine on 50 miles an hour, get the ego up, hit the ball far, but you're gonna fail in baseball. Baseball's a failure sport. If you hit the ball 3 out of 10 times, you're great. You're gonna make some money. Yeah, you're gonna make money. And going in there and challenging yourself on the machine, setting the machine to 100 miles an hour, nasty breaking ball. Fail as much as you can in the off season, so you get used to it in the season, and just excel from there. You know what's funny? I didn't hit off the machine until college. That's crazy. Isn't that wild? Yeah. And now I'm taking my 8-year-olds off the machine. Yeah. They're so lucky. They have no idea. Everybody hates the machine. Yeah. I don't know if you do. We use softballs. We have marbles in BTB, get a membership. But they're lighter. They don't hurt. Yeah, no. But like in college, we didn't have marbles. We would have big hack attack, full-size hack attack, heavy fastballs, mid-90s. Yeah. And it sucked, and everybody hated it. Yeah, but you need to do it. But now, and we were talking about this outside on the TV, college baseball, everybody, what did you say? 95 is the new 90?
Yeah, everyone throws 95 now.
If you're not comfortable with velo, you are going to struggle. Watch the College World Series. I haven't seen one guy below 95.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy. Do you have like a velo drill that you do, or do you just turn the machine up fast?
Yeah, so the first round it'll just be like trying to feel everything I felt during flips, like stand down. I'll probably set it on like 80 just to get the hands working, not pulling off the ball, staying up the middle. And then I'll do a breaking ball just to see spin, because now I'm getting pitched around. Now it's to the point where pitchers can throw where they want it. So getting pitched around a lot, knowing how a curveball moves, how it works, and then I'll start to tune it up and put it on like 90 to 100, just to challenge yourself.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
it sounds awful.
It's not fun. It's not fun at all, but you have to do it.
Have to do it.
Yeah.
You ever do walk-up drills, like a ladder drill, where you take a swing off fastball machine, you take a swing in your regular setup, take a step forward?
No.
So that's something you may need to do.
Yeah.
It sucks. With the Nationals, I learned how to do it.
I bet. Yeah.
Because and it's, for me, you're not going to hit the ball in the barrel every time.
Yeah.
If you're having the machine set up properly, you're not going to barrel it up.
Yeah.
But you're training your eyes.
Yeah.
More, because it's the machine is the only way to get velo looks.
Yeah.
In training.
Yeah, and it's hard to time up the machine. Don't use it as a timing mechanism. That's for arm. That's to work on your timing, but that's just to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
The machine is to challenge yourself, see velo, get used to it, and then you can just jump in running.
Now, the key, and you know this, the machine is like game mode.
Yeah.
Get going, like game speed. You don't go in there rep one and fire the machine up.
Heck no.
You lay that foundation of tee, get moving good, flips, moving ball, get moving good. Then if you're lucky, you have somebody. If I'm around, I'll throw you BP, and then you go to the machine.
Yeah, don't ever jump into the cage without preparing your body. That's how you get hurt.
That's how you, or you get really sad and start throwing equipment.
Exactly.
You just get to a machine and just start ripping fastballs.
Yeah, it's happened before.
That's really good. I hope these people are listening. What else can we talk about? I don't know. When did you commit to Arkansas State?
Fairly late into my junior year. I committed this season. You want me to just go through the whole process?
Go through the whole deal.
All right, so sophomore year, had an all right high school year. Really big summer for me. Love summer ball. I'm a big advocate on it. Like, you need to be playing.
If you want to play it in college, you got to play summer ball.
Yes.
It's more important than school, for sure.
You can play summer ball and not play high school and get recruited, but you can't not play summer ball and play high school and get recruited.
I agree.
It doesn't work like that.
I agree.
But had a great year, played on a national stage, some tournaments, played really good in the fall, went to Jupiter. Then August 1st, I got a call from Baylor, like 9 a.m. as soon as I woke up to it. It was
in 2024?
Yes.
Last year.
After the summer. Was set on going there. Things didn't work out, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I had a really good fall when I went to Jupiter. Things started to pick up, had some Power 5s reach out. And then this high school year, really good year. More Power 5s, more like Power 3, like SEC, things of that nature. And then what it really came down to was just like the people. You know, my brother went to Arkansas State. Mm-hmm. So went on my visit there, already knew everybody, got a new head coach. I love Mike Silva. He's such a great dude. And they gave me a scholarship I couldn't turn down. Yeah.
And you mentioned before you had luckily you're in the position to have an opportunity to play right away.
Yeah,
that is huge. That's why I committed, and we talked about that.
Can I talk about that?
Please.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Arkansas State's not the Tennessee of college baseball, but going somewhere where you're wanted and where you have a legit shot to play freshman year is, you can't get drafted not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I could have went to TCU, say, but going there and having a red shirt is not, the way I want to look at college baseball.
Right. And I mean, for me, I'm trying to think. It felt like 1,000 years ago when I was in college, and everything's so different now. Kind of the same thing for San Diego State. I was was talking with UCLA. I had other schools. I committed really early, beginning of my sophomore year, and I'm sure there was going to be other options. But I knew, I was going to have a chance to play right away. Very important. Division I baseball. You're going to play good teams.
Yeah,
you're going to play tournaments. You're going to play other teams. It's good baseball.
Yeah.
And it sounds like your coach. You have a pretty decent relationship with him already.
I love him.
Huge. Because you will. I mean, you're going to be in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be around them more than your family.
100%.
If you hate every minute of it, like from a coaching perspective,
you're not.
It's not. It's just going to be terrible.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen it. My brother was at 4 different schools in 4 years, so that's not really what I want to do. And now that the portal is,
happening.
The portal is the portal. You don't want to go somewhere where the college all they do is use the portal.
Right.
Especially out of high school.
So different now, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So different. I tell my family all the time, if I grew up here in 2025, I wouldn't have committed to Division I school. I wasn't athletic enough. I wasn't physical enough. Because if you're a 17-year-old, when do you turn 18?
I turned 18 March of next year, so I just turned 17.
I turned 18 after I got to summer school. I graduated at 17 in June, and my birthday was in August. I was already there and still 17 in college. So like, if you don't have it all figured out physically from a tools perspective, you're not going to play.
Yeah.
Because these schools want guys who are game ready, and they'll just get somebody from a junior college.
They expect you to go on to campus and make an impact. But I think JUCO is such a good option now.
It's a great option.
Texas JUCO is unmatched.
Speaking of Texas JUCO, I have a guy named Blake Lewis, who I love to death. He goes to Grayson Community College.
Yeah.
And their whole roster is bounce backs.
Yeah.
They would have face stomped us in college at San Diego State. Just guys, and like, I don't know, just everywhere in college, in junior college, it's competitive baseball.
Yeah, I mean, college baseball is so much different than what it was 20 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah,
it's night and day.
It's crazy, yeah. I mean, you're going to see competition at JUCO, D3, D2, D1, SEC. You're going to see. And
I would love to have a scout on here to like know the rules and stuff or what they're looking for. Because you're at Arkansas State. I believe, regardless of what level you're at,
right.
If you can play, you can play, and you will be found.
100%.
I bet you big league scouts don't really care what level anymore because everybody's good.
Play. Yeah.
And even in it's so hard for you guys now. It's so difficult because with the NIL, with the portal, and with the draft getting shortened and them getting rid of short season, the pipeline before was bigger and kind of easier to navigate. They got rid of so much, and because of the portal, you have to be good right away.
Yeah, and you have to recruit yourself.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself out there. People have to know your name.
Talk about that. How did you, because for me, at GBG, we had a recruiting coordinator that did all of our recruiting for us.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
How did that work for you?
Yeah, so they changed the rule my freshman year to where you couldn't talk to colleges before August 1st. Mm-hmm. So Twitter, really.
That's so weird. So weird.
Twitter is where I got all my college offers, looks, posting videos, going to the showcases that aren't $1,000.
Very important.
Yeah.
Remember that.
PBR is a great place.
And you were posting for yourself on Twitter.
Yes, you have to post for yourself. Get your name out there and just go compete in front of people.
Yeah.
You have to compete in front of people.
And it all circles back to how much do you want it? I think there's a place for everybody. If you're good, if you want it. Yeah. But you got to want it. You got to want to train. You got to want to get in the weight room. Down to recruiting.
Yes.
Because I was lucky. I had some talent, and we had the recruiting lady.
Right.
And our Mike Garcia-Parra, who runs GBG, he was a scout for St. Louis, and he knew everybody, so it was kind of easy.
It's connections too.
That's huge. But now, because of social media and Twitter and all this stuff, you have to do the work of being your own recruiting coordinator.
Yes. And I just saw Ian Jenkins talk about that. Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah, so he only played 1 year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Posted on Twitter. 8 days later, he committed to the University of South
It's
Carolina.
crazy.
It's unreal.
Man, social media is such a powerful tool nowadays. I mean, it was powerful when I was 17, but
Yeah, it's-
just in 5 to 8 years, it's the thing.
Yes.
The thing. That's weird, man.
Yeah.
What else? That was really good. Do you have anything else? I don't have anything else. Who do you play for now?
Yeah, I play for Styx out in South Lake. It's a lot of connections.
Yeah.
A lot of connections.
And if you're out there, and if you're a agent
Yes.
for Homeboy,
I've been looking for an agent.
huge.
I need one.
How, and we can talk about this a little bit too, because you mentioned it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How is the major league draft process been like? Are you just getting emails from people?
Yeah, I mean, my toes are kind of in the water right now. I went to Area Code. Awesome experience.
Huge. If you get the invite, you have to go.
Yes, you
It's
cannot
amazing.
skip that. Faced the top arms in the country. It's crazy how much Texas talent is. 'Cause
Stupid, yeah.
I was facing the best arms in the country just from Texas. And all 30 MLB team scouts were there. Talked to them in person. Obviously, passed the eye test. That's the first part of it.
Huge.
And then after that, got some texts from the Royals, Orioles, Yankees.
They texted you.
Yeah, they texted.
Really?
Asking to get the schedule, whatever, catching up and everything. Now it's the agency part that I'm on right now.
I wish I knew more about that. I wish I could help you.
I wish I knew more.
In high school, I was delusional. I thought I was going to sign. I thought it was not going to happen. In college, my junior year, because I had a decent idea about it and I had an advisor helping, they have I don't know if you know about this, they have a draft portal where it's like, Perfect Game?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
who doesn't know Perfect Game? It's like they have like your player profile.
They have a draft profile.
They have a major league draft profile that they'll send you, and it's like a database that all the scouts can access, and then they can send you like, have you filled out any like player check forms yet?
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, that's where, at least for me in college, that's where all the forms were, and like you would send your schedule on there and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten texts. It's different.
That's a good sign. It's a really good sign. That's really exciting. You're gonna be a senior.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
It's flown by. Just have fun, man.
Dude,
Baseball's a children's game.
it really is.
And at some point you're gonna stop playing. I bet came faster than you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. At some point you're not gonna play. So just have fun. Don't take it for granted. So it can be taken away from you as soon as.
And like
Blink of an eye.
for you too, live in the now.
Yes, live in the moment.
Because especially from my junior year of high school to the end of my college career, it was like that.
Yeah.
Because you're going to play summer this year, you're going to train, season will happen.
Yeah.
And then does Arkansas State do summer classes? Do they do strength and conditioning? Do they do anything like that?
I'm probably gonna go off and play summer ball somewhere.
Oh, you're going to do summer ball after.
Like a collegiate, whatever it is.
Whatever that deal is. Yeah, you'll go to you'll play summer ball, you'll get to campus in the fall, and you'll have 2 months where you're practicing and playing, and then you have a month off, and then season, and then straight to summer ball, rinse, repeat for 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah, I can vividly remember when I was a freshman, like just getting back into baseball, like getting
Going.
wheels turning again.
Yeah.
And then now I'm a senior.
Now you're almost an adult.
That's crazy, man.
It is weird.
Love myself.
Well, that's cool, man. You got anything else?
No.
I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was really
Good
fun.
time, man.
And I'll tag you in all this too.
Yeah.
We'll get some video. We'll get some post-edited clips of you hitting homers and stuff.
That'd be cool.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much.
Sure, have some feel.
Have some feel. That's funny.